Welcome back to a special episode of the Canton Wizards franchise. Because if we win today, we lock out the NFC East. And we are playing the 5-9 Philadelphia Eagles. Don't take them lightly. This is the team that beat us a few weeks ago. The team that blew us to smithereens a few weeks ago. So we'll want to wait and see what happens here in this football game. But I'll give you a look at the playoff picture right now. There you see the playoff picture. We're hoping for the Panthers to lose. We have already clinched a playoff spot. Right now we will be playing the 7-seed Lions. But, that's beyond all of that. Let's go win us a division. I'll see you guys at the break. The halftime break of tonight's game. Thanks for watching and enjoy.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Wizards and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that is a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting. Right? We got a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Throwing on second down, Levis. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd and long. To throw is Levis. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. It is a touchdown. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Wizards will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard to Devian Clowney there in run support. Here's a 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On the give, here's Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Wizards. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Levis to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Levis to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Third and long. Here's Levis to throw. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be 4th down. This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Ho-ho! Ho-ho! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. On the option, here's Williams. He is in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Wizards. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pacheco, first down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw is Levis. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. On first down, Levis. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Again, it'll be Algier. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. Here's Levis. That is caught at the 3. The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. They'll go. Here's Levis. And this will pay off. It is caught. Javon Baker. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. Now Levis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Throwing is Levis. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And this one is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Wizards offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a...
That's the end. That's the end of one half here in Canton. Dominating performance, 28-6.
Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Here in Canton's favor. All right. Jalen Hurts, 4 of 10. 142, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Oh, Will Levis, 9 of 14. 77 yards and 1 pick. That was a pick 6. Derrick Henry, 9 for 57 and a touchdown. Kyron Williams also has a touchdown while 4 rushes for 37 yards. All right, let's send it back for the second half here in Canton.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. It's another run here for Williams. He'll get this to about midfield. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts going to keep it on the option. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Levis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each reporting a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. That is caught, finding Higgins. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Right 13, right 13.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. They'll run with Pacheco. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Wizards offense. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Great, set.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Whoa. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember, but here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
Here's Henry. Crazy. Finding room across midfield. Ooh. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Wizards. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Levis. A throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Levis. He'll get this to Baker. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Levis to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Like 46.
To throw is Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Like 0, like 0.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Levis to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
In this running game... rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Whoa! And he'll be taken down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. One more time for Williams. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. They'll drop to throw. And he's into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Wizards. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touch. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Moore.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4. Odd. Mike 5-4.
Back to the air. It's Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Levis. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Now Levis. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll go with Williams. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on
That ends the ball game. 40-28, your final score. We'll go to 12-3, and I'm pretty sure with 2 games in the season left, we just locked up the NFC East division with this win today. Awesome day today. Obviously, a little scary at the end. Will Levis went 29 for 38, 296, 2 touchdowns on a pick. Jalen Hurts 5 for 12, 147, and flip-flop touchdowns and interception. He threw 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Rushing, Derrick Henry 14 for 149 and 2 scores. Kyron Williams 11 for 84 and a touchdown. And Anthony Richardson ran for a 10-yard touchdown. Mo Alley Cox went 8 for 96. T. Higgins 8 for 92. Elijah Moore 6 for 48. And Javon Baker 4 for 40. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown 3 for 106 and a touchdown. And then T. Higgins had 2 scores today. All right. That does it for me. Thanks for watching your NFC East champions. The Canton Wizards are home once again. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week.